Hey everyone, I'm back. Just a quick recap. We installed the Blue Alpha marketing plugin. You have a different tutorial for this on the top. We also understand how to connect your Blue Alpha MCP, which allows you actually to directly chat with all of your data. We have over 10 skills built out into this plugin, like for example, an auto optimize skill, which runs a full optimization cycle on your Google Ads account, like a health check, audit, underspend diagnosis, and actionable recommendations. This one we actually already triggered in the previous tutorial, where we basically found, okay, yes, this first campaign is actually paused, but we are seeing some problems, in particular on brand refresh, right? Because we had a lot of ad fatigue, for example, in our main campaign. So what I asked was, okay, this is great. Based on these results, what other deep dive should I run with the plugin? And I basically said, let's run the brand refresh pipeline, which we also have a skill for. So we're gonna go through this live now, and say, let's run it. And while this is loading up, for the people that only started listening now, is we build a connector which lets you authenticate your Google Ads account and lets you chat with all of your data. Right now, only Google Ads is live, but we'll be adding Meta, TikTok, X, and LinkedIn in the next coming 2 weeks. But what this connector allows you to do is to actually like load everything into Claude Code and now start to chat with your own data. And as we saw, we had fatigue data, right? So now we're actually running the brand refresh pipeline, and it starts to ask you some questions like, okay, brand refresh details, any brand guidelines or messaging pillars I should follow. You can either provide your own specifics, right? Like uploading like a file or like linking to a Google Drive or whatnot. For now, for simplicity, I'll just say infer from bluealpha.ai. Any current promotions or offers to feature. Yes, maybe we can say we offer free audit and consultation. And are you sending traffic to a specific landing page? And like this is actually not the case. We're only sending it straight to the homepage. So let's say continue. Great, this updated now as well, the different phases of what this skill actually consists of in order to what it's actually going to do. So it pulls the current ad copy right now, then it's going to perform a brand voice audit from Blue Alpha, and then actually generate a fresh RSA copy for my search campaigns. Great, so now it finished the brand voice profile from actually pulling from our side, and pulled also all the current ad copy directly from Google Ads, and is compiling now the refresh specification doc for us. While this is running, is our thesis on the entire market is that Blue Alpha is like the decision engine for performance marketing, and we're having this new way of agentic-led growth where you almost have, everyone has like a set of agents that they communicate with, and the workspaces, for example, Claude Code, and everything that we currently show on our platform is actually like tied to an MCP server that you can immediately pull in here. And for now, this is all more read focused, right? But we actually have the right, so the execution functions already enabled. But for these, you actually need to work with Blue Alpha itself, because these are like guardrailed. But looking at what it actually found here in terms of the brand voice audit. So the AI native marketing hub, agentic measurement, intelligent budget optimization, automated execution, that's correct. Tone confident, technical but accessible, action oriented, results driven, direct, pay forward, and key terms to use: AI native, agentic, margin ROI, and so on. Some proof points from some of our case studies, like Pedible Save, 2.12 million, BF grew AR in 90 days, Movie compressed months in 2 weeks, and Proper Cloth proved YouTube drives actually awareness. And then we have Clover that spent 50% of their main channel without losing conversions. What I really find here is that the brand campaign was actually off voice, and that the generic headlines like boost your marketing ROI and optimize your campaigns could basically describe any tool, but missing all key differentiators or proof points and the free audit, for example, CTA. Hence, it replaces actually a particular ad and creates a new campaign, for example, with these headlines and these descriptions, as well as this brand campaign was actually paused. So we're going to skim over this, but for example, for the non-brand campaign that we launched for all the English-speaking countries, this is basically a new variant alongside the fatigued ad with this ID that should basically land at this URL. Reading through this, yes, this makes sense. Updating UMMs, for example, weekly, know exactly where to spend. That makes sense, exactly. And again, our case studies here. So gives you a deployment plan. That deployment plan, you'll also be able to execute immediately just through Claude Code or later within Blue Alpha actually. And then you have a measurement plan as well of that the new variant that we're actually going to release should match or beat the CTO within 14 days and show lower CPA within 13 days. And if this is actually not worth, then we should probably need to make changes again. What is this landing page? No, sorry, that makes sense. Run. Now it's actually suggesting to run the SEO paid bridge skill to diagnose whether bluealpha.ai is actually the right landing page for all non-brand keywords or if specific pages will perform better. I'll actually run that next. And yes, here it's again, gets a complete rewrite. Doesn't matter because it's actually off right now, but that the non-brand campaigns should get a fresh variant and so on. I will cover the SEO paid bridge skill in another tutorial. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope this Blue Alpha Marketing MCP plugin provides you a lot of value. Thank you.